Imagine, if you will, a manuscript so profound, so potentially earth-shattering, that it was classified by the CIA for over half a century. Picture in your mind's eye a singular document of such magnitude that even the mere possibility of its existence was concealed from the world. This manuscript, shrouded in the veil of secrecy, ever elusive, remained locked away in the catacombs of government archives, its very essence echoing tales of intrigue and suspense. Have you ever asked yourself, what could such a document contain? Could it be a blueprint of some advanced alien technology? Or could it harbor the secrets to the human psyche, a roadmap to the true potential of our minds? Or perhaps it holds the keys to prophecies, events yet to unfold, detailing the destiny of humanity itself. Now, imagine the hands that penned such a manuscript, hands of a genius, of a prophet, or perhaps a madman. The author, whose identity is as mysterious as the content, has managed to create something that has pricked the ears of the most secretive organization on Earth, an entity so powerful, so knowledgeable that it has spent decades deciphering the riddles within the pages, trying to unravel the secrets that lie beneath the cryptic words and complex theories. The document, year by year, decade after decade, under the watchful eyes of countless agents and analysts, has been scrutinized, dissected, debated, and yet it remains an enigma. An enigma so intriguing that it continues to fuel the curiosity of those who dare to tread the path of the unknown. Its existence, a testament to the endless thirst for knowledge that characterizes our kind, constantly boundaries of our understanding, challenging the very fundamentals of our reality. Consider the gravity of the situation. Here lies a manuscript, the magnitude of which could potentially shake the foundations of what we believe to know. A document so powerful that it might even jeopardize the fabric of societal order, challenge established norms, and question the very nature of existence. What could be so potent, so dangerous, or so enlightening that it requires the highest level of secrecy? Dwell upon the countless questions and possibilities that arise from such a premise, the tantalizing mystery of the unknown, the thrill of the hunt for truth, the exhilarating rush of unearthing secrets that have been buried for eons. What secrets could it hold? What truths could it reveal that were deemed too potent for the public's consumption? In the mid-1960s, a controversial manuscript emerged from the depths of obscurity. This document, a singular relic of its time, had risen from the ashes of forgotten theories and unknown hypotheses. Much like a phoenix, it was born from the ashes of its author's relentless search for truth. The author was no ordinary man, but a respected and laureate engineer whose reputation was solidified within the annals of his profession. His work, although steeped in controversy, was unparalleled for its time. He had dared to challenge the established norms, to question the known facts, venture into territories that others dared not tread. His manuscript, born from the crucible of his tireless research and unyielding curiosity, was testimony to his audacity. The revelations within this manuscript were not just startling, they were groundbreaking. They held the potential to shift paradigms, to alter the perspectives of those who dared read it, and, in doing so, to disrupt the balance of the world as it was known then. It was a document that held the power to ignite a revolution of thoughts and ideas. Unsurprisingly, its content was so impactful, so paradigm-shifting, that it sent shockwaves through the establishment. The manuscript's potency did not go unnoticed. Its revelations were so groundbreaking that it found its way into the hands of one of the world's most powerful secret agencies. The Central Intelligence Agency, the infamous CIA, upon realizing the implications of the manuscript, acted swiftly. Their response to its profound revelations was to classify it immediately, to control the dissemination of its content before it could reach the eye. The CIA's response, although swift, was not without consequence. For years, the manuscript remained a secret, hidden within the confines of classified archives. The original 284 pages were reduced to a mere 57, a fraction of its original size. The document, once a beacon of unfiltered truth, was sanitized by the CIA's own admission. It was a clandestine operation that left a profound mark on the history of truth. Despite the CIA's intervention, the essence of the engineer's work was indomitable. It survived the tests of time, the challenges of obscurity, and the weight of censorship. The spirit of the manuscript lived on, waiting for its time to come. And it wasn't until decades later, long after the engineer had passed, that a mere 57 pages of the original 284 were released, sanitized by the CIA's own admission. The document finally saw the light of day, a testament to the indomitable spirit of truth. This remarkable manuscript delves into cataclysmic phenomena such as pole shifts, mass extinctions, and offers a startling reinterpretation of the Adam and Eve story. It's a tome that dares to explore the edges of scientific understanding, and in doing so, it invites us to broaden our perspectives about the world we inhabit. This text doesn't shy away from the controversial, the unexpected, or the unexplained. Instead, it bravely ventures into territories often left untouched by mainstream narratives. This manuscript illuminates the intricate dynamics of pole shifts, a phenomenon that has intrigued scientists for centuries. It delves into the possibility of our planet's axis changing dramatically, an event that could cause a complete reordering of our world as we know it. The changes in geographical positions and climate zones that could result from such a cataclysmic event are difficult to comprehend, but this manuscript presents them in an understandable, relatable manner. Embedded in this discussion about geophysical transformations is a fresh take on the story of Adam and Eve. Instead of sticking to traditional interpretations, this manuscript offers a daringly unique viewpoint. It postulates that the story of humans' genesis is not merely a biblical narrative, but might instead be a metaphor for the dramatic changes the Earth has undergone throughout its history. Furthermore, the manuscript discusses the concept of mass extinctions, linking it to these aforementioned phenomena. Mass extinctions, explained through the lens of pole shifts, take on a new dimension of understanding. Species that once thrived might have been erased in the blink of an eye due to these catastrophic events, providing evolutionary pathways for the survival of adaptable species. The pole shift theory, despite being a prominent part of the scientific discourse for a long time, is still a subject of intense debate and fascination. Critics and proponents alike delve into the intricacies of this theory, dissecting its validity and implications with fervor and curiosity. However, its potential implications are so far-reaching that it is impossible to ignore. A pole shift could affect global climate patterns, lead to significant changes in sea levels, and potentially alter the course of life on Earth. The implications of such an event are indeed far-reaching, affecting global climate patterns, sea levels, and even the survival of species. This manuscript takes us on a journey through this uncharted territory, stimulating our imagination and showing us that the world is more incredible and unpredictable than we could ever have imagined. The manuscript in question, fascinating and compelling in its narrative, goes on a step further to bind together these extraordinary phenomena of pole shifts with the often dreadful and highly intriguing historical mass extinction incidents. These catastrophes, both terrifying and awe-inspiring, have drastically and repeatedly reshaped life on the sphere we call home, our very own Earth. Their impact, often cataclysmic, has effectively erased several dominant species, effacing their existence from the planet. But that's not where the story ends, for these major extinctions, as catastrophic as they are, have paradoxically opened pathways, creating opportunities for new life forms. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, these new species have emerged stronger, more adaptable and more resilient, often filling the niches left vacant by their extinct predecessors. As a result, the face of life on Earth has changed repeatedly, presenting an ever-changing tableau of species and ecosystems. The dinosaurs, the mammoths, and even several marine species have disappeared, making way for mammals, birds, and a multitude of other life forms that now populate the Earth. The cycle of life and death, extinction and resurgence appears to be a defining characteristic of our planet's natural history. The concept of pole shifts is both fascinating and terrifying. The idea that the magnetic fields of our planet can and do shift periodically presents a new angle to consider our planet's geologic and climatic history. A shift in Earth's magnetic poles could have far-reaching effects, potentially disrupting ecosystems and altering the course of evolution. Could that these pole shifts are responsible for these extinction events? Is it plausible that they trigger a chain reaction of environmental changes that prove too much for existing species to handle? This mysterious link could suggest that there is a cyclical nature to Earth's history, a cycle that we are just beginning to understand. Indeed, it is intriguing to ponder the possibility of a relation between pole shifts and mass extinctions. Are these extinctions in fact events that mark the beginning and end of cycles? Could these cycles be a sort of natural reset button, paving the way for new life to emerge and thrive? Could it be that these extinctions are linked to pole shifts, suggesting a cyclical nature to Earth's history that we are largely unaware of? It's a fascinating question, one that continues to captivate scientists and researchers around the globe. A question that challenges our understanding of Earth's history and our place in it. A question that perhaps might never be definitively answered. However, the journey of revelation doesn't halt there. This ancient, time-worn manuscript, steeped in history, offers us something much more profound than a simple interpretation. It brings to the table a radical reinterpretation, a groundbreaking revision of the legendary story of Adam and Eve as depicted in the Holy Bible. A tale as old as time, a narrative deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness, now with an entirely new lens to examine it through. Could this familiar biblical narrative, this ancient allegory that has shaped civilizations, doctrines, and belief systems, hold truths that are incredibly distant from its conventional religious interpretations? Could it offer insights that have been right under our noses but overlooked because we have been accustomed to viewing it through a particular narrative? The possibility is truly mind-boggling. The story of Adam and Eve, is one that has been passed down through generations, retold countless times, and interpreted in a multitude of ways. It has been painted on cathedral ceilings, etched in stone on ancient tablets, and even depicted in modern art. It has been scrutinized by theologians, historians, and scholars alike. But could there be a different perspective, a different interpretation waiting to be discovered? This is not merely a question of a metaphorical representation, but a query of whether this could be the vivid depiction of a real event or a series of events that happened in the distant past. Events that could have significantly impacted not just the sociocultural fabric of those times, but the very course of human evolution and civilization. Could the story of Adam and Eve be a symbolic narration of a pivotal moment in human history? A metaphorical depiction of a transformative event that reshaped the world as we know it? It is a concept that challenges our preconceived notions, pushes us to question the established narrative, and encourages us to seek the truth hidden between the lines. Could it be that in the heart of this age-old tale lie fragments of our past, echoes of events that have shaped our present and will continue to influence our future? An event or series of events so significant that the ripples can still be felt in our modern society? Could the journey of Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden depict the journey of humanity from innocence and simplicity to knowledge and complexity? Could it be a metaphor for the human condition, our existence, our evolution, our civilization? The manuscript's radical reinterpretation introduces us to these captivating questions and lures us into the intriguing world of possibility and discovery. It nudges us to venture beyond our safe zones of understanding and explore the abyss of the unknown. Could it be a metaphorical representation of a real event or series of events that significantly impacted human evolution and civilization? Let's journey together through the labyrinth of interpretation and find out. The CIA's decision to classify this manuscript and its subsequent partial release raise critical questions about our understanding of Earth's history and humanity's place within it. The classified manuscript, shielded from the public eye for so long, is more than just a document. It's a relic of a time that we've long forgotten, or perhaps a time that we were never meant to remember. Diving into the manuscript's content, it becomes evident that it was never meant for casual perusal. Rather, it was designed to challenge the strongest of minds, pushing them to question what they've always believed to be true about our world. The complex language, the intricate diagrams, and the puzzling theories come together to form an elaborate puzzle, one that only the most intelligent among us could hope to solve. The manuscript paints a picture of an Earth that's starkly different from the one we know today. It speaks of civilizations that thrived before the dawn of recorded history, of technologies that were far superior to ours, and of beings that dwelled amongst the stars. It tells tales of monumental structures and cities built with precision and grandeur that boggles the mind. The manuscript points towards a history that's been erased, built over and forgotten. It tells of a time when humans were not the masters of their world, but mere contributors to a grand cosmic design. The words on its pages make us question what we know about evolution, about the progression of technology, and about humanity itself. But what's perhaps the most shocking revelation is the manuscript's challenge to our understanding of time. It proposes a concept of time that is cyclical rather than linear, suggesting that history is not a straight line but a circle, continuously looping in on itself. This idea directly contradicts our present understanding of time as a linear progression from past to future. The manuscript's partial release is puzzling in itself. Why release it now? What makes this moment in time significant? And why only reveal a portion of it? These questions add another layer of mystery to the manuscript, further fueling our curiosity and enticing us to dive deeper into its mysteries. The sanitized pages hint at a narrative far removed from conventional history, one that could challenge our perceptions of time, existence, and progression. The engineer, Chan Thomas, in his groundbreaking book, The Adam and Eve Story, introduced an intriguing theory that has been a constant source of discussion among scholars and enthusiasts alike. Thomas suggests a cyclical disaster phenomenon that he believes has consistently and unforgivingly wiped out nearly all human progress, plunging the few surviving remnants of humanity back into the harsh realities of the Stone Age. This hypothesis, while alarming, is not without merit. Historical evidence and geological records hint at the existence of advanced civilizations that preceded us, and their abrupt disappearance could be potentially attributed to the cyclical disasters that Thomas spoke. According to Thomas, this relentless cycle of destruction and rebirth has seen humanity evolve several times and has made us the sixth advanced civilization on Earth. Thomas also proposes the chilling possibility that there might have been civilizations predating ours that have been lost to time and the Earth's relentless geological transformations. This idea is not far-fetched, considering the vast timeline of Earth and the relatively short history of recorded human civilization. The implications of these lost civilizations are profound, stirring up questions about our understanding of human history, progress, and resilience in the face of natural disasters. In the grand cosmic timescale, humanity is but a blink, and our existence could be as fleeting as those civilizations that came before us. This unsettling realization challenges our perception of advancements and makes us ponder our place in the grand scheme of things. It raises questions about the temporary nature of civilization and the undeniable power of the Earth's geological processes. One cannot discuss Thomas's work without mentioning Charles Hapgood, a name known to those with an interest in alternative theories about Earth's history. An entire decade before Thomas's seminal work, Hapgood proposed the theory of Earth crustal displacement in his book, The Earth's Shifting Crust. This concept, while initially dismissed as pseudoscience by the mainstream scientific community, offers a similar narrative of cataclysmic events that have had a profound impact on the shaping of the Earth and the course of humanity's history. Hapgood's theory, initially dismissed as pseudoscience, offers a similar narrative of cataclysmic events shaping the Earth and humanity's history. This manuscript and its revelations urge us to reconsider our understanding of Earth's history, of our own past, and the cyclical nature of life itself. It is a document that challenges our preconceived notions, that shakes the very foundations of our knowledge, and compels us to look beyond what we've been taught. Born from the depths of time itself, the manuscript is a treasure trove of forgotten wisdom and obscured truths. It whispers of civilizations that were lost to the sands of time, of cultures that thrived and faded away, of lifetimes that have come to pass and yet left an undeniable mark on the fabric of reality. Each page is a testament to the resilience of humankind and a testament to the relentless pursuit of knowledge that is inherent in our species. The revelations within these pages force us to re-evaluate our perception of time, of evolution, and the narrative of history as we know it. It beckons us to rethink our place in the universe, to question the linearity of time, and to confront the possibility that our existence may be but a small chapter in an epic tale that spans eons and galaxies. It is a call to step out of our comfort zones, to step into the unknown, and dive into the abyss of the unexplored. It dares us to dig deeper into the layers of time, to decipher the coded messages left by our ancestors, and to listen to the whispers of the past that echo through the corridors of time. It illuminates the path towards the truth, a path that is winding, treacherous and fraught with challenges, but a path that ultimately leads to enlightenment. The manuscript implores us to break free from the shackles of conventional wisdom, to step off the beaten path, and to seek the truth that lies beyond the realm of the familiar. It urges us to be the explorers that we inherently are, to be relentless in our quest for knowledge, and to be fearless in our pursuit of the unknown. It is a call to question, to challenge the status quo, and to embrace curiosity. It encourages us to be pioneers, to blaze our own trails and to carve out our own destinies. It reminds us that the pursuit of knowledge is a journey, not a destination, and that every discovery, no matter how small, is a step closer to the truth. It's an earnest plea to not be afraid of the darkness that lurks in the unknown, but rather to find solace in the fact that within this darkness lie the seeds of enlightenment. It's a call to keep the flame of curiosity alive, to never stop questioning, and to always strive for a deeper understanding of the world around us. For in the words of Carl Sagan, somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known.